Hello everyone and welcome back to the guide. So recently they have added artisan gear to be bought from Grand Company sales. You just go to the third tab and then to the armor tab and you can find the artisan pieces for 5k Grand Company sales each. So I'm gonna be getting these, and then after this I'm gonna gradually work my way up on the gear. So as you can see, we last crafted this level 38 set, so I'm just gonna jump from that set to the artisan. Sorry, it's this one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get some Grand Company seals. I mainly get my Grand Company seals from doing Grand Company dailies, obviously. It's the best way to get Grand Company seals. Another good way is just when you do dungeons, roll on every gear and you can hand in the gear for Grand Company seals through expert delivery. So you get a lot of seals if you hand in weapons from expert dungeon or low level dungeon. Also very important to mention, unlock the vats beast tribe if you are reached Heavensward story. You just need to be in Forelands and finish the story part of Forelands and you can unlock Vath here in this NPC Vath storyteller here in Dravanian Forelands, because the NPC of Vath sells a lot of goodies for crafters, a lot of the nuggets, almost all of the nuggets. Another thing worth mentioning is treasure maps. So you get to gather a treasure map each 18 real life hours. To unlock treasure maps, you go here in Wineport at the Aetherite. You will unlock it via this quest, Treasures and Tribulations. And we'll take a look at it. Okay, what treasure maps is you defeat bunch of enemies and you get a treasure, and there are different types of treasures. The higher tier they are, the enemies are stronger but you get better rewards. And the end game treasure maps also unlock the Aquapolis and the Lost Canals of Uznir, which are bonus dungeons that they contain treasure and enemies. After you defeat the enemies you get bunch of treasure, and usually it contains a lot of goodies, mostly crafting materials and other glamour pieces, minions, housing items, etc. It is really important for crafting. Even the lower level tier of treasures helps a lot getting some of the materials. Some materials are really expensive but easy to get through treasure maps. To use a treasure map, once you complete the quest, you learn two new abilities, Decipher and Dig. So to use the map, you decipher it first and it will tell you where the map is located, where the treasure can be located. You take a look at the map and compare it till you find the spot. Once you find the spot, you can press L1 and R1 to flag the map, the location, so you don't forget. But once you use the ability Dig at the right location, the treasure will spawn. You engage the treasure, enemies will spawn, you defeat the enemies and you pick up the treasure. That's all. Pick up the treasure and you get all the materials and some gil and experience as well. Ooh, nice. I got some Archeo leathers. You can check your daily treasure allowance at timers. You go to timers and you go next map allowance and it will tell you the time remaining until you can gather your next map. Usually the easiest way is botanist and miner gathering. The higher level the nodes, the higher tier of the maps you will see, and you can gather them. If you want a specific tier of map, don't pick up other maps, because you wanna spend your allowance on the map that you want, not something lower or higher. Alright, here is what we gonna do. So with Moogle Beast Tribe you get to level 53, and then once you reach 53 you can craft 52. If you are one level above the recipe level, it becomes way easier. Then you can craft the 52 main hands. So I am blacksmith right now, and I'm gonna craft the 52 main hand for blacksmith. I leveled up with Moogle. This is my gear. I have level 50 class quest main hand, crafted level 47 HQ offhand, artisan gear that we got from Grand Company sales. We have merchant purse, level 48 belt, and then electrum accessories, red coral earrings. Alright. Let me just use food. And for food we use tempura platter. You can buy these really cheap, 2,000 something each in from Kugane's culinarian vendor here. Alright, so now we have the stuff we need. Let's use the food, and then let me show you the rotation I use. Okay, so here is my additional skills, by the way. I use Careful Synthesis 2 from Weaver, Hasty Touch from Culinarian, Tricks of the Trade from Alchemist, Waste Not 2 from Leatherworker, Steady Hand 2 from Culinarian, Rapid Synth from Armorer, Pyre Gods, Carpenter. Muscle Memory I don't use in this rotation, but we're gonna need it later. Innovation from Goldsmith, and Comfort Zone from Alchemist. So start with Comfort Zone. Comfort Zone makes you spend some... how many CP was it again? Makes you spend 66 CP, but at the end of the turn 10 steps you get 80 CP, so you get 14 CP profit. Alright. It's 8 CP recovery each step for 10 steps. So you wanna use that to get some CP out of it. And then Inner Quiet. And then Steady Hand 2. Do 1 Rapid Synthesis. Alright. When you get good condition, this is another reason we do level 53. Because you get Precise Touch. Precise Touch is really good. When you get good condition, use it, you get 2 stacks of Inner Quiet instead of just 1. Alright. And then spend the last Steady Hand 2 stacks with Hasty Touch. Ooh, another Precise Touch we got, nice. And then use Careful Synthesis 2 of them. This will make sure we are only 1 Careful Synthesis away from finishing the craft. Alright, then just refresh Steady Hand 2. Ooh, we got an excellent, we can do another Precise Touch. Alright, then just spam Hasty Touches. If you get good condition, use Tricks of the Trade. Ideally you wanna have, for the finisher, you wanna have enough CP for Steady Hand, that's 22 CP, then Great Strides, that's 22 plus 32, that's 54, and then Pyre God's Blessing, another 24, that's 76 CP. So you wanna have 76 CP left at least for the finisher. We have more than that, so we're good. Okay, so which means we can do a basic touch, and then Great Strides. If you have enough CP, you can use Observe to bait a good condition, or excellent maybe if you're lucky. Okay, we didn't get it, but it doesn't matter, 100%. So just like that, you craft the main hand first. This will make things even easier. Alright, now we just crafted the main hand for blacksmith. Now we can craft the offhand. The offhand is level 53 recipe, 1 level higher. We are 53 too. So I'm gonna do the progress part a little bit differently. So I'm gonna do muscle memory first thing. Then comfort zone, inner quiet. Careful synthesis 2. 3 of them, 3 careful synthesis 2s. Alright. And then you do master's mend 1. And then steady hand 2. And then waste knot 2. And then spam hasty touches. Really unlucky with the touches here. Oh my god. Make sure you have enough CP for Great Strides by God's Blessing at the end. Now this is disaster. This is very disastrous. So many hasty touches failed. But it can still be doable since I used the HQ materials. I got the HQ materials from treasure maps that I was showing you. So be sure to do them, you will get some HQ mats. Okay. We still have managed to get 5 stacks. Do one last hasty touch, and so basically it's a hasty touches until 15 durability, then you do the finisher. Great Strides by God's Blessing. If you have enough CP you can put in Ingenuity 2 as well. Ingenuity basically makes it as if the recipe was lower level than your own level. It reduces the level of the recipe, making quality gain and progress gain from your abilities higher. I really do recommend Ingenuity 2, is a great ability. Alright, so we managed 84%, we were really unlucky though. Managed to HQ it. Alright, now that your blacksmith got the tools, now it's easier to craft the rest of the tools. Alright, let's take the Mithrite Scythe as an example. Now that I have the offhand as well, it becomes easier. Let's do muscle memory, comfort zone, inner quiet, careful synthesis 2, one more, one more, master's mend, just to go through the rotation again. As you can see, I almost need one less careful synthesis, and that will happen once I craft my other gear. Steady hand 2. If you get tricks of the trade, use it for CP regain. Waste knot 2. Hasty touch spam. If you get precise touch, use it. If you get good condition, use it. Don't do tricks of the trade under waste knot 2 because you will lose waste knot 2 stacks. And then hasty touch spam. Till 15 durability. Refresh steady hand 2. One last hasty touch. Great Strides. We have enough CP to do observe, to try to bait a good condition. Nope, didn't get it. That's fine. 88%. As you craft your offhand, it becomes a little bit easier to HQ. Now that you have made your offhand, you can make the other tools. So what I'm gonna do is first craft a carpenter tools. This way, once I do the carpenter tools, I can craft the accessories, the bracelets and rings. And once I craft a goldsmith main hand with my blacksmith, then my goldsmith can craft a weaver main hand, and so on and so forth. Alright, so using the same rotation I showed you, I crafted the Holy Cedar rings and bracelet. This gives a very good CP upgrade. And I also crafted the offhand for Weaver. And I also crafted the main hand. 52 main hand for Weaver and 53 offhand, yeah. And the rest of the gear is the same for now. So just using the rotation I showed you, I upgraded these 3 accessories and the offhand for Weaver. And now on Weaver we can do the Holy Rainbow set, the chest, the pants and so on. They are level 54, but the rotation is pretty much the same. Since you have these upgrades, the rotation even for 54 is the same. Let me just set up my additionals. It's my habit that I forget to set up additionals when I learn new additionals. So there are 8 crafting classes, so it's kinda easy to forget to set them up. Alright, Ingenuity 2, Comfort Zone. What else do I need? Take Waste Not 2, yeah. Waste Not 2 is really important for the rotation. Alright, let's do it. Muscle Memory. And I have the Tempura Platter food still, also, yeah. Comfort Zone. Inner Quiet. If you get Tricks of the Trade, use it. 3 Careful Synthesis 2s. Exactly the same rotation as before. But thanks to the upgrades, the main and offhand, that we can do this. Even though the recipe level is 54, it's the same rotation. Because we are also 54. If you are not under leveled, if your own level is not lower than the recipe level, it's not that hard. Alright, Master's Mind 1, Steady Hand 2, Waste Not 2, Hasty Touch spam, and we have enough CP for 1 precise touch if we get it. Well, actually multiple. I got the excellent just as Steady Hand 2 ran out. That's so unlucky. Oh well. Let's do 2 basic touches. We don't seem to get precise touch. 1 more basic touch. 1 last hasty touch. Alright, Steady Hand 2. If you get good, use it. Use Tricks of the Trade. Maybe you can use the CP for Observe to bait a good condition or something. Great Strides. Actually, it was enough CP to do Ingenuity 2, which boosts the Byragod's Blessing a lot. Ingenuity 2 boosts both quality gain and progress gain. And I was lucky to get good condition for Byragod's Blessing, so this will be a lot of quality. 82%, nice. Alright, so just using this rotation you can craft the pants, belt and chest, which I've already done, but I wasn't recording it when I did it. Forgot to record it. Alright, the gear is done. Left side Holy Rainbow, right side Holy Cedar accessories and Yeti Fang earrings, 53 offhand, 52 main hand, and all melded with CP. Basically I have capped CP on every piece of gear. Now if you have Alchemist, you can retrieve Materia. So once we change this gear, we will retrieve the Materia, so we will not lose it. And the Materia, I've gotten them all from Exile. The grade 3 I spent Exile Oak Notes to get, and the grade 4 I've gotten from Exile quests, as shown earlier in the guide. And I will post a link for these melts as well, a Reala link, just to show you. And last but not least, for this video, we're gonna unlock the Master Recipe 1. So you need these kind of materials from back in Realm Reborn. So let's do the rotation. Comfort Zone, Inner Quiet, Steady Hand 2, precise and or basic touch. Basic touch. Basic touch. Until 10 basically basic touch until 10 durability, or if it's good condition, do precise touch. Then master's mint, basic touch, steady hand 2, advanced touch, great strides, innovation, Byra God's blessing, careful synthesis 2, and even have CP to spare. So you can replace basic touch with more higher touches if you want, and just trade the master tomes with go to master tomes, and you can trade that with master tomes. We will unlock master recipe 2s later on. Alright, so that's it for this part. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share the video. And if you wanna support the channel, you can do that over at my Twitch channel or my Patreon. Links in the video description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.